Look at her. Look at her mama, man. Look at her. That ain't my girl. That's
Hey y'all, so today we're about to do a natural glam on my beautiful client right here. I'm just putting the cape on because I don't want any makeup to fall all over her clothes. So this is just to protect her clothes. As you can see, she already has really nice skin. I'm just gonna do very natural, everyday kind of glam on her. She's going out and she already, told me she just wants something basic, natural, so that's what we're gonna do. Right now, I'm just putting my MAC Fix Studios primer on her face. She did tell me that she has dry skin, and her skin is actually really dry, especially like around her nose. So I'm putting this moisturizer on to kind of help her skin, hydrate her skin. Before I go on and put the primer and everything on. I just want to make sure, her skin is prepped correctly. Also, this is going to help with a flawless glow skin-like makeup as well, which I'm here for. We love that for the girls. So, yeah. Sorry if y'all see my back or my head or anything in the video. I'm a makeup artist. I really like to be close up on my clients, so I'm going to try my best not to. But I can't promise you guys anything. I just hope that you're able to follow this and take what you can from this video. So we'll just watch and learn. Next, I'm going to go in with my spoolie, and this is disposable, and I'm just going to go in and brush the eyebrows. She already has her brows arch, so it was pretty easy peasy. Then I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow pomade, and I'm just going to follow the natural line of her brow. Now because her brows are already thick or filled, all I did was outline them. I really don't like to put too much product on the brows, especially if they already are thick and full. So I'm literally just creating an outline for her brows on both sides. Her brows are already really nice, so I didn't want to take away from her natural shape or her natural brow look that she already was given. So all I did was just outline what was already there, just to make it look more crisp. Then I'm going to go in with my flat concealer brush, and I'm going to conceal her brows, going underneath with a lighter concealer. And for those of you who do not know, I like to use the Pro Concealer, which you can find at your local beauty supply store or hair store, whichever one you want to call it. And I'm just going to go under the brow and clean up anything that needs to be cleaned up, any pomade that may be out of place, or just to give it that nice, glowy, clean, fresh look, make it look crisp. That's the reason we put the concealer under. I'm just playing, y'all, but yeah, so I'm just gonna go under with the concealer just to make the eyebrows look really, really nice and crisp. We're gonna clean up anything that needs to be cleaned up, and yeah, I'm gonna do that to both sides. And if you see I have a glove on, I put the concealer on the back of my glove. I used to do it on the back of my hand, but COVID happened and trying to stay sanitary, so I just put it on the back of a glove. I just put the glove on, and then that's where I put all my foundation and concealer at. I know a lot of people say that the back of your hand, it warms up the concealer or foundation. It makes it come out better. To be honest, I don't see a difference. So, and none of my clients ever complained about it. So, I mean, I feel like this is a safe and sanitary way. And I just went ahead and did the top. My back was in the video. Most of the time I was on the top, so you couldn't see it anyway. But essentially, I literally just did the same thing I did underneath the brow on top of the brow. Then I'm going to blend the concealer around the brow, and I'm going to blend the top first, and then I'm going to go in on the bottom and blend that in. And you guys will see the end result of this. And this is just the brows, y'all, but I feel like if the brows come out awesome, a lot of times that's a great start. That is a great start. That means that everything else is kind of going to flow together. But as you can see, the more I'm blending, the brows are giving, like, they look so good. And I'm just going to keep blending until I feel, you know, like it's good enough for me, because I'm the artist, so I have to make sure that I love my work. So as you can see, I'm literally just blending until my liking. Now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. primer. It's the e.l.f. Pro Grip, I believe, and this is the same. This is just like the dupe, the Milk dupe. It's cheaper. It's like $14. I think Milk is like 30 something. So well worth my pennies, my dollars. So I really like this primer. It works the same. It is the same. You're really just paying for the brand. But I'm just gonna go in, and the Pro Grip concealer helps, especially because it's Pro Grip. So any foundation you put into the face is going to stick, like, and I love that. Now I've already matched her color. As you can see on the side of her face, I was doing a match. So now I'm just going to apply her foundation using the concealer brush that I used to go underneath her eyelids with. I do this all the time. It's easier. The brush already has makeup on it from when I conceal her brows. So why dirty up a whole bunch of different brushes to do something so simple? So as you see, I just put a few lines on her face where I want the foundation to go, and I'm going to blend it in. It is not necessary to put foundation all over the face when you are applying it. To be honest, depending on what kind of look if you're trying to give skin or natural, you only should be applying foundations in the place needed. And for this look, the only place the foundation needed is where I applied it. So just be careful not to apply too much, and a little bit goes a long way. So if you need more, I would add as you go, but to be honest, you really don't need to be applying a whole bunch of foundation to the face. And when I'm patting the foundation in, I'm using a slanted foundation brush, and as you can see, I'm just pat. I'm tapping it in. I'm not swiping. I'm just tapping it in place of where it already is. And I'm just using the excess foundation that's already on the brush, and I'm going over the concealer. Now I'm going to conceal everywhere that I want highlighted. So of course, under her nose, her chin, her eyes, and her forehead are the areas that I really want to pop. And when I'm concealing these places, I'm going to use the foundation brush, and I'm going to just use that same brush to blend it in. I'm not using a different brush. I'm using the same brush that I use for the foundation to blend in the concealer. And the reason I do that is because when you do that, you blend everything together and you get a seamless look. Everything just looks more blended, I feel. And you'll see that in this video. Like, once I start patting in the concealer using the foundation brush, you'll see how smooth and seamless everything starts to blend in together. The reason I'm spraying the luminous setting spray on her face from Morphe is because I feel like whenever I spray this, and I usually do this in between foundation and between concealer, first of all, it makes the concealer and the foundation easier to blend, and two, it comes out so smooth, and it helps everything blend together. Now I'm going to go in with my One Size Ultra Pink powder, and I'm going to start to set her face. I really love the One Size Ultra Pink powder. Now, I thought that the Laura Mercier was my favorite, but I'm not going to hold y'all. I really love the One Size better. I'll still use my Laura Mercier here and there, you know, but I think that the One Size is my favorite now. And to be honest, I got this to try out, but I actually really love it. I think that it's literally translucent. Like, it's perfect. It's so perfect. And yeah, I think this is gonna be my new one. And she's the first person I've used this on. So I'm really happy with how it blended, how it came out. And yes, this really makes me happy. I really love this One Size Ultra Pink setting powder. Now I'm about to go in and start bronzing her forehead, and basically just applying a darker powder to everywhere I feel is needed. Usually I do like forehead, side of the face, cheek. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in and start bronzing. I love bronzing because I feel like once you go in with a bronzing, you start to deepen up certain areas of the face. You literally can tell the difference in the makeup instantly. And so I love, this is one of my favorite parts, like I promise you. But while I'm applying it, you literally can see like a shift. Like you start to see things come together. It just looks so good. So good. And to bronze, I'm using the KKO contour or bronze palette. I think that's what it is. Now I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place, what is it? I'm sorry, y'all. I got tongue tied. I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place blush palette. And I'm dipping in between a pink and an orange color. I don't really know why I like dipping into the pink and the orange, but I don't know. I just feel like the pink and the orange kind of gives like what it's supposed to give. So, and just to give some color to the face, you know, everybody likes blush. And then after I put the blush on, I'm just gonna go ahead and pat the rest of that powder in under the eye. But look at that pop of color, like, I'm in love. I'm so in love. So in love. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start contouring that nose, and I'm going to start from the brow on down. This is going to make, one, her nose look snatched, and two, when you apply the eyeshadow, everything is literally going to look put together, like literally. But I start my contour from the brow or the inner brow, and then I'll bring it down. Now I'm gonna go in with, it's a brown, but you know, colors show up differently depending on what concealer you use and depending on the skin tone. So on her lids, it's showing up as like a little orangish, but it's actually a light brown. But I'm gonna go over that brown with a darker brown, because like I said, we just want to create a natural look. but I wanted to add a little bit of color into the eyes, so I just used neutral colors. Now I'm just going to add a pop of glitter. I said glitter. A pop of glitter in the corner. And this is really fine glitter. I forgot where I got this glitter from, but it's really, really fine. And so you literally don't need a lot, because what's going to happen is you're going to get it everywhere. So I really tried to take my time. Then I'm going to go in on her bottom eyelid, and I'm going to start adding in my brown color. Now you'll see that her eyes started to water. So if you come across a client and their eyes start to water, what you're going to have them do is, one of the tricks is to look up, but the one that I find works the most is a sniffle. So as you can see, she was sniffling because I'm having her sniffle. But by the time I had her do that, her eye in the corner had already started watering. So I'm using a thin Q-tip and I'm going to place it directly in the corner of the eye. You want to get the corner of the eye because that right there is the demon. Okay, so now I'm asking her, is she good? She's saying she's okay, but I'm going to give her a Q-tip so she feel like anything is coming out, she can get it. Now her eye did run. Luckily, we caught it just in time. So it wasn't really like bad to where as though I was like, oh my gosh, what I'm going to do? It was more so apply powder and keep it moving. So that was the good thing. But whenever you have a client and she has watery eyes, once you get to the eyes, you want to make sure that you have her sniffle. Then for the lip, I'm actually going to use a shadow. I do this because I feel like sometimes the blend looks better than using a lip liner. So I'll use a shadow, and on her specifically, I don't know, I switch in between. Like some people I use it, some people I don't. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day, to be honest, and what kind of lip I'm giving. Now I think for her, because I wanted something really, really light and neutral, I went in with the shadow. And as you can see, I'm going in back and forth motions on her lips. And it's not too dark either. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer and kind of clean up any area around the lips that I don't like or that I want fixed. Now I'm going to go in with a nude lip. And this is more of like a pinkish nude. It come off as too dark sometimes, but to be honest, I wasn't sure about this, but like once everything settled, to be honest, I was like, okay. And you can see like the more I'm like rubbing it in, I'm like, okay, I like it. And I'm using a disposable lip applicator. Please make sure you guys are using, when it comes to the lips and it comes to, you know, was it lips, eyebrows, mascara, try to use like disposable things with those. We all know the makeup brushes you can use over and over again. I don't really know if they have any disposable makeup brushes, but I know that whatever I can get that is disposable, I do get, because I try to stay as sanitary as possible. You don't want your client coming back to you saying, oh, my face broke out after this, or this happened after, you know, they got a service that they trusted you to give. So just make sure that you try to stay as sanitary as possible. And this is how I ensure that. And then at the end, I also make like a little goodie bag for them to take with them, so that way they can upkeep their makeup as well. Even down to the powder puff that I used on her, that was disposable. I actually let her take that with her when she left out, just to kind of, you know, pet in her makeup if she needed to. But yes, then I'm gonna go over the lips with a gloss, because we love a glossy nude. And as you can see, as soon as I go over the lips with the gloss, the lips start to pop. Then I'm going to apply my highlighter. And every look that I do with highlighter. I don't care. You can say it's getting played out, but my clients love it. And I love it. I don't care. I'm putting highlighter on but everything. You can't tell me nothing. I'm going to highlighter out, okay? And I'm using my Lancome highlighter palette. And it's limited edition. So, baby, don't play with Lancome. That's all I got to say about that. Then I'm going to go in with my Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. And as you can see, I'm going heavy, bad. And you have to, because I need my stuff to be blended all the way. I need to look like I'm supposed to look. And this is the end result. She really liked her makeup. She loved it. She asked me if I could give her a class. And I told her yes. So yes, you see the finished look. It was giving what it's supposed to have to give. And these pictures are actually for my Instagram because I, of course, had to post and record there too. So I'm just giving a close-up on the face because don't play with her. She is not one of them at all. She's not one of them. I hope y'all like this look. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.